Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Munina Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's session. Let's welcome all of you. It's a unique journey that we have all decided that we want to learn Sanskrit. So congratulations on that aspect. That's your desire, that you want to know this Devavani, this Deva Bhasha. Anything that we undertake, initially we need some efforts. We need first Ichha for that. It should come as a thought first, and that thought gets grossified. That grossification of the thought is directly proportional to how much Sankalpa Shakti you have had. So if you have had a strong Sankalpa Shakti, it grossifies easily, and that's how I see that all of you, so many of you are interested. Going here, forward from here, that requires a lot of Ichha Shakti. If you will, then only you would be able to continue. There would be certain homework, there would be certain understanding. You should persist behind this. Then only it's possible. Anything, like even if we began cooking on the first day, it was a disaster only. We didn't know what is little salt means, how much salt, what is a round chapati, or what is a proportion of whatever the ingredients which goes in a dish. If we learn cycling first, I'm sure all of us have fallen at least once. We never got balance in the first. We sat on a cycle and there was a balance. We never had. Same thing with our driving skills. We never had a steering control first. But now we can just look here and there. We're looking on the mobile also, we drive now. That's the state. So anything initial requires effort. And anything which you do continuously, when you persist into it, then we are successful. So if we leave it, today we have enthusiasm, today we are over here. So I see 40 people. Next week, probably I'll see only 20 people. And probably at the end of the 6 months, there will be some 5 people remaining. This is how normalcy is. If I open our group and see how many people have registered, there are about 50 plus people over there. But what are present is so much. So this is how our Sankalpa Shakti or mind works. We have a divine thought, but we don't hold on to it and make it and persist. So on the first day itself, now you have had the divine thought, it has grossified, you have landed into the class. Now make sure that continuity is maintained. There is a fear, it's difficult, it's not, whether I'll be able to do or not. It's very easy. Everybody is able to do. That's the beauty of that language. So we see little Sharanya also, we see Shreyas also, and we see adults also. So all are in the same class, and it's possible for everyone to grasp this language. I've spoken so much. That means there's a usage of words which both of us can understand, which all of us can understand in same language. We all have our different mother tongues, but I'm choosing this language which we are understanding. So that means for Sanskrit, First, we'll have to know the words to weave them into sentence. Otherwise, if I just straight away start talking, then what is happening will be the question. So on the first day, what we are going to do is try to build our vocabulary first so that we can use the language. So any word is called as padam in Sanskrit. Padam. Padam is a word. And Sanskrit says padam dvividham. That means there are only two forms of words. Namapadam, Kriyapadam. That's all in Sanskrit. It's either classified as a Namapada or as a Kriyapada. Padam dvividham, only two types. Kriyapad means whatever shows the Kriya. Kriya is action. All that shows action, the action words are Kriyapadam. And what is not a Kriyapadam, everything is put into the Namapadam. Whatever it is, whether it's adverb, adjective, whatever it is, noun, pronoun, everything comes into as a classification as a Namapada. Kriyapad and Namapad. So only these two parts we have to take care now. So we have to build around this. Some Namapada we should know, some Kriyapada we should know. Then we can weave it together to make a sentence, because a sentence needs a verb. I am. Even if I have to say that minimum words, that is requiring a verb. Correct? My name is Varsha. My name is. So is verb. So anything, if we have to construct a sentence, we need the minimum words, and that one will show a kriya, one action, and the relation to that particular kriya would be all the other words along that to form a sentence. Then whether it's a simple sentence, compound or complex or whatever it is. So that everything is rotating around that verb that is used and who is doing that action. So then the sentence construction starts. But if we don't know the word, then how do we use it? Correct. So let's start one by one. And first let's gather some words today in Sanskrit, some random words. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha kaha. Anyone can unmute and answer. Eshaha kaha.
Eshaha Ganeshaha.
Uttamam. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha kaha. Eshaha.
Eshaha Ganeshaha.
Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha kaha.
Eshaha Chashakaha.
Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha Deepaha. Eshaha kaha.
Eshaha Deepaha.
Eshaha Deepaha. Eshaha Deepaha. Ganeshaha Chashakaha Deepaha. Eshaha Karadeepaha. Eshaha kaha. Eshaha
Karadeepaha.
Karadeepaha. Eshaha Karadeepaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha Deepaha. Eshaha Karadeepaha. Chashakaha. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Sorry. So, Eshaha kaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Eshaha kaha. Eshaha Chashakaha. Eshaha kaha. एषः दीपः। एषः कः? एषः करदीपः। अस्तु वा? अवगम्यते वा? आम्, अवगम्यते। न न अवगम्यते। शरण्या, अवगम्यते वा?
What aunty?
एषः कः? एषः गणेशः। एषः चषकः। एषः दीपः। एषः करदीपः। अवगम्यते वा? आम्, अवगम्यते। न न अवगम्यते। शरण्या, अवगम्यते वा?
आम् अवगम्यते।
शरण्या, अवगम्यते। आम्, अवगम्यते। न
अवगम्यते।
न अवगम्यते. Do you understand? Do you don't understand?
I understand.
Coming, I'm not coming.
Understand, not coming. Understand. Avagamyate. Yes, I understand. Na avagamyate. Yes. Na. Sharanya,
No.
एषः चषकः वा?
नहीं.
न एषः चषकः न.
न एषः चषकः न.
न एषः कः?
एषः गणेशः.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम् उत्तमम्। रश्मि जी, एषः दीपः वा?
एषः दीपः।
आम्, एषः दीपः। आम्, एषः दीपः। श्रेयसः, एषः चषकः वा?
एषः
एषः किम् इति अहं न पृच्छते। एषः चषकः वा? आम् न, आम् वा न वा? एषः चषकः वा?
न.
न, एषः न चषकः। एषः कः?
एषः करदीपः.
अस्तु, उत्तमम्। अस्तु, ओके, उत्तमम्, गुड्। आम्, एषः करदीपः। न, एषः न चषकः। एषः चषकः न, एषः करदीपः। अवगम्यते वा? सुलभमस्ति, सुलभमस्ति। शृणोतु शृणोतु, लिसन्। एषा लेखनी। एषा लेखनी। एषा लेखनी। प्रथमतः शृणोतु, न लिखतु। शृणोतु, न लिखतु। लेखनी। एषा लेखनी। एषा सरस्वती। एषा का? एषा सरस्वती। एषा का? एषा लेखनी। एषा लेखनी। एषा सरस्वती। एषा अंकनी। एषा लेखनी। एषा अंकनी। लेखनी, अंकनी, सरस्वती। एषा का? एषा कूपी। एषा का? एषा कूपी। एषा का? एषा घटिका। एषा का घटिका, एषा का घटिका। इदानीं लिखतु एषा का, एषा का, एषा सरस्वती, एषा का, एषा लेखनी, एषा का, एषा अंकनी, एषा का, एषा घटिका, घटिका, एषा का, एषा पेटिका, एषा का, एषा पेटिका, पेटिका, घटिका, पेटिका, एषा पेटिका, एषा का, एषा माला, एषा का,
माला
एषा माला, पेटिका, घटिका, माला, अंकनी, लेखनी, सरस्वती, एषा का। अवगतं वा? अस्तु।
अवगतम्।
ज्योत्स्ना, एषा अंकनी वा?
आम् एषा अङ्कनी
अंकनी वा?
न एषा अंकनी।
न एषा
न
अंकनी,
एषा
अङ्कनी
न
एषा
लेखनी
लेखनी।
एषा लेखनी, एषा अंकनी न। अंकनी कुत्र गच्छति? अंकनी, अंकनी कुत्र गच्छति? हा, अंकनी अत्र एव अस्ति। करस, एषा अंकनी, एषा लेखनी, लेखनी अंकनी। अस्तु ज्योत्स्ना, एषा का?
एषा सरस्वती
एषा गणेशः वा?
एषा गणेश
एषा गणेशः?
न
न,
एषा
एषा न
गणेश
गणेशः, एषा गणेशः न, एषा सरस्वती। एषा लक्ष्मी वा?
न एषा
लक्ष्मी न, एषा सरस्वती। एषा, एषा दुर्गा वा?
न एषा दुर्गा न
दुर्गा न, एषा का?
एषा सरस्वती
एषा सरस्वती। अस्तु। आशा हेगड़े, एषा का?
एषा माला
एषा लेखनी वा?
न
एषा लेखनी न
न। एषा माला वा?
आम् एषा माला
उत्तमम्, उत्तमम्, उत्तमम्। यशोधरा जी, एषा लेखनी वा? अन्म्यूट, कृपया अन्म्यूट करोतु।
एषा लेखनी न, एषा अंकनी।
उत्तमं। न एषा लेखनी, न एषा अंकनी। उत्तमम्, उत्तमम्, अवगम्। लता कार्तिक, एषा लेखनी वा? लता?
आम् एषा लेखनी।
उत्तमम्। आम् एषा लेखनी। एषा अङ्कनी वा?
न एषा अङ्कनी न।
न एषा अङ्कनी न।
अङ्कनी न।
एषा एषा का? एषा
एषा
का?
पेटिका
उत्तमम्। एषा पेटिका। एषा पेटिका। अग्रे गच्छामः। एतत् किम्? एतत् पुष्पम्। शृणोतु, केवलं शृणोतु। एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कणम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कणम्। एतत् कङ्कणम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् पर्णम्। एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् पर्णम्। पुष्पम्, पर्णम्। एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् पर्णम्। एषा कूपी। कूपी मध्ये किम्? एतत् जलम्। जलम्। एषा कूपी। एतत् जलम्। 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 एषा एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कतम्। कङ्कतम्। कङ्कणम्, कङ्कतम्। इदानीं वयं लिखामः। एतत् किम्? एतत् किम्? एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् पुष्पम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् पर्णम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् पर्णम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कणम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कणम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् कङ्कतम्। एतत् कङ्कतम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् फलम्। एतत् किम्? एतत् फलम्। फलम्। कूपी मध्ये किम् अस्ति? कूपी मध्ये जलम् अस्ति। एतत् किम्? जलम्। 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 जलस्य अन्यः अर्थः, अन्यः शब्दः तोयम्। तोयम्, जलम्, नीरम्, सर्वं जलम्। पर्यायवाचकः जलम्। गीता मध्ये श्लोकः अस्ति खलु, पत्रं, पुष्पं, तोयम्. Whatever you give to Krishna, he accepts, even a flower, water,
Then
or fruit.
you told
Sorry?
Parnam, right?
Paranam,
Not
paranam, leaf.
leaf.
Paranam,
Patram means?
also leaf.
Okay. It's
Also
okay.
leaf. Astu. Eshaha. Eshaha kaha. Esha ka. Etat kim. Eshaha. Esha. Etat. Kimasti etat sarvam? Eshaha. Esha. Etat. What did we do now? What did we do? Any idea?
Striling, pulling, napunsapulling.
Did you learn Sanskrit before?
Yes, I passed, but long back, ma'am. 2 exams.
Okay. Okay. So those who have learned before, such questions, leave it for the first timers to answer so that they get a chance to think. Okay. So Uttamam. So what we did so far is we just collected some words we are trying to use and we are asking this is what, this is what, this is what. So in English, when we use this word, this, whether it is a feminine, masculine, we are using this is what. But in Sanskrit, we don't have like that. So we have gender-based namas. So we are doing the namapada and the namapadas are gender-based. So needless to say, Ganeshaha category, Pullinga category. Saraswati category, Strilinga category. And Pushpam category, Phalam category, all this is Napunsaka. So accordingly, the question is changing. Eshaha kaha. The answer is according. Ganeshaha, Chashakaha, Deepaha, Karadipaha. In Striling, we have 2. Eshaka, we have Saraswati, Lekhani, Ankani, and we also have Ghatika, Petika, Mala. E, A. All this is falling under Striling. And in this category, Etat Kim, Pushpam, Parnam, Kankanam, Kankatam, Phalam, Jalam, Etat Kim. So now we are understanding slowly that it is not anyhow we can use Karadipam. No, that is a different. So you can't say. So if you say Karadipam, the meaning of the word is changing. When we make it Karadipam, it is means to the lamp. So it is, the meaning is changing. So we should not anyhow use the Anuswara Visarga because there is a linga and there is some grammar coming, which we are going to slowly go step by step. So we should know the original word, in which category first it belongs. And that's how the first lesson is, that the Namapada is having a gender. So whatever are the Namapadas, they will be put into either of this. So going forward, we will keep this as a base. Now, start observing. Ganeshaha. So it is akara ending. So whenever it's ending Ganesh, is the ending, we call akaranta. Akara anta. The is the ending. Saraswati, E is the ending. Ikaranta. Ikara is the anta. So Ikaranta. Ghatika, A is the ending. So we say Akaranta. This is Akaranta. This is Akaranta. Akara anta. Ending is Akara. Ending is Ikara. And this is also Akaranta. So we say Akaranta Pullinga, Akaranta Napunsakalinga, and Ikaranta or Akaranta Strilinga Shabdaha. Shabdaha word. Is that all? No, there are many. There are Hasva Ikaranta word also. There are Ukaranta words also. That we will go ahead later. But to build up our skeleton, we need some base to start somewhere. So this would be our starting point. So far, everything is clear? Anybody has doubts, anything so far?
Yes, I have a doubt, Guruji. You said
Yes.
for Saraswati, it ends with E, so Ikara. Ganesh, Akara. That's understood. But for pushpam, it ends with ma, isn't it? Then why will
No.
not be?
So pushpa is the word, and we make it into the prathama vibhakti that we will. So aha is not the ending over here. We have taken Ganesh is the word and akaranta. Pushpa is the word. Pushpam, actually, we have to say, you'll slowly come into the formations of the word. So what I have put now is everything as a prathama vibhakti word type, but we will come what is vibhakti and all, we will see that later. So this we will take it as, it's not makaranta, it is akaranta only.
Thank you.
Pushpa, parna is the word.
Ma'am, and also you said Asia. Asia is who or what is it, ma'am? Asia is what?
Both it will be.
What and who? Both.
Both.
And for
Asia.
all the Napumsakalinga, you
No,
use.
Asia is not what. This kaha. Kaha will be the question. Asia is this. This is what.
Okay, but you don't use the same word for Napumsakalinga. Asia.
No, this is what I said. So this,
Huh.
this, Asia is this.
Okay.
So, Eshaha kaha. Kaha is what?
Okay.
Eshaha. This is Karadipaha.
Okay. Okay,
So,
ma'am. Understood. Okay.
Eshaka. So, what is this? Esha Saraswati. Esha.
Okay.
We don't say Eshaha Saraswati. Wrong. Esha.
So your
Esha
question
Saraswati.
will depend on the answer.
Exactly. So from the question, you will know that your striling answer is expected or a pulling answer is expected.
Okay.
When you
ma'am.
You
don't
are
know
as a
the
student.
answer,
Okay.
Pardon?
if you don't know the answer, how do you ask?
No, if you don't know the answer, then etat kim only will come.
Etat kim. Okay.
So
Thank
this
you.
is phalam. Etat kim. So no, when the teacher is asking the question, if you become alert, then you will, the answer is hidden in the question. When I'm saying Eshaha kaha, so that means you have to think something with the pullinga is expected. When I'm saying etat kim, then something with the napunsaka linga is expected. Something with the napunsaka is expected. So when the teacher is asking the question, or if I have given you some homework, then you will have to build on this. The sound. Eshaha, esha, etat. So all eshaha, etat, all this is meaning this. Eshaha, this. Esha, this. Etat, also this. Kaha, ka, kim, all meaning what. But now speciality is, the question is different for different objects. Are we clear?
Yes.
Ma'am, how do we know whether an object
You will have
is,
to, that's a, so now you didn't know, but now you know. So by reading, by knowing only, you will come to know. By seeing object, you cannot know.
one cannot know
So
whether
it
it
is with the
is
usage.
pulling or like
On your own,
Karadipaha
you
or
will not.
Karadipaha.
On your own, you will not know. That's why
Okay.
this is the introduction.
Okay.
So if I will just randomly say, you will not know. This has been put like. So now you're building your words on this. So whenever you get a new word, you put it in the category and you will have to sort it out in the mind. That, okay, this I have learned in the Pullinga category. Phalam was a napunsaka. It is not phalaha. It is phalam. It is not deepam. It is deepaha. So this you will have to train your mind.
Ma'am, one question.
Ji.
Ma'am, this kankatam, there is a da and then you have written ka. So how you pronounce this?
Oh, there is not da. So now you'll have to come to script class. This is not da. This is ng.
Oh,
Da
no.
is
Okay,
this.
okay.
Da is
So
this.
there is a dot. Okay. Okay. No,
So,
I didn't see the dot.
ka, kha, ga, gha, ng. And see, now since we have taken up this kankatam, if we write like this, is it wrong? No, it is not wrong. But Sanskrit is not written like that. So this dot, this Anuswara, next word is what? Ka. So what is a ka vargas anunasik ka, kha, ga, gha, nga? So ka varga's anunasik is na. So this has to become kankatam. Let's say if I have to write amba. Amba. Ba is in what varga? Ba is in a pa varga. Pa, pa, ba, bha, ma. So I have to write amba. So in Sanskrit, Anuswara we have to write like this. Anta. Anta is ending. How do I write? Ta is, ka varga's anunasik is what? Ta, tha, da, dha, na. So I have to write anta. Are we clear on this? So all this is very important because Sanskrit, we will not be able to chant the verses otherwise. Good, you picked up this. Is this clear, Ji? Hariom, is this clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Apurva Ji. Okay.
Varshaji, one more.
Yeah.
Whenever you ask, what is this? Like, Esha ka Ganesha. And then I want to say, na Esha Ganesha, Esha ka Chashaka. So you always start with a na and end with a na?
No, this is not.
Correct. Yes. Eshaha ankani va. Na. Eshaha ankani na.
Na.
Esha.
Esha.
Esha. Lekhani.
Lekhani. Oh, okay.
Esha lekhani va. Esha lekhani. Esha ankani va. Na. Esha lekhani na. Esha lekhani. Esha ankani na. Esha lekhani.
Auntie,
Clear?
can you tell me the meaning for etat kim?
What? Eshaha is this. Esha is also this. Etat is also this. Kaha is what? Ka is what? Kim is also what? So this is what. In English, we have this question for everything the same. But in Sanskrit, we don't have the same question. It depends upon what is the object. If we don't know what is the object's linga, we just say etat kim. So I can say etat kim, then you can say esha lekhani. So then I know. Then where? Esha ka, esha lekhani. So I can ask etat kim, etat kim. So I have not told this. Then etat kim. You can pick up this and ask etat kim, esha mapika. Esha mapika. Etat kim. Esha marjani. I'm sorry. Esha marjani. Mapika is a scale. Mapika is a ruler, the foot ruler. So this is marjani. Esha na. Esha mapika na. Esha marjani. Kshamyatam. Esha mapika na. Esha marjani. Marjani. Mapika nama kim? Mapika scale, ruler. Something else you are asking now? What was that? Your next question, Sharanya?
No, auntie.
Okay. So you understood. For your answer, you got your doubt cleared?
Yes, auntie.
Okay. Any more questions?
Yes,
Yes,
Varshaji.
ma'am. I have a question.
Yes.
Prasanna ji,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay.
I'll ask next.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know, since you're saying about the Esha and Etat, you're saying Etat can be used anywhere. If you don't know, you can use Etat, but otherwise it's Esha.
No, if you know it is Esha or Etat, if you know, you will use any of this. That's all.
It's okay to use any of the three. If I know the
When
object.
you,
No.
If you know the object, you can. If you know the object, you cannot use any of the three.
Okay,
if
okay.
you know the object, so now I know this is marjani. So it should be Esha ka.
So if I don't know, then
I didn't know this was a marjani. I didn't know. I said etat kim. You just pick up and ask etat kim. Esha marjani.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Varsha ji, you were about to tell us the word for the writing board also.
Etat kim? Etat shweta phalakam. Etat Krishna phalakam va? Na. Etat Krishna phalakam na. Etat shweta phalakam. Krishna shweta, black, white. Etat Krishna phalakam na. Etat shweta phalakam. Etat kim? Etat shweta phalakam. Okay, Rajiji, you wanted to ask me some question?
Yes, Varshaji. I would want to know, one is Pulinga, which is the male. Strilinga is the female version. Now, Napunsaka is things. Are they things? Or
No,
is
need
it
not be
anything?
neuter gender. It could be anything. Neuter gender.
Okay, okay.
Neuter gender. Chashaka is a thing. Deepa is a thing. Paradeepa is a thing. So things are also having gender.
So Eshaha, Esha and Etat are used according to the gender, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. So for the masculine gender, you use Eshaha. Esha for feminine and Etat for the neuter gender, right? That is how we should perceive it, right? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's see how much time we have, because little more we will do. Now we saw what?
Yes, ma'am.
Now one more. Okay.
Yeah, just one more. This Kim, suppose we're asking a flower, so I have to answer as Et Pushpam, or I can also say Eshaha Pushpam. No.
No, you cannot answer. All this exercise was this.
Different.
It is different. You have to use like that only.
Accordingly, it is asked. We have to reply on that.
No, the question can be wrong. I will say Eshaha kaha. You cannot say Esha Pushpaha. You cannot say. You should say Etat Pushpam. Then I will realize, oh, this was wrong. This is Etat Kim question.
Okay. Okay.
Varshaji, can you just say what is the whiteboard?
Shweta Phalakam.
Shweta
Phalakam. Okay.
So
now let's go ahead. What? Some more question?
Kupi comes under Strilinga.
Yes.
Okay.
And duster is what?
Marjani.
Marjani.
So what happens is, if you all talk like this in between, it's a lengthening of the class. Because it's been told, it's been written on the board, you all have to be smart too. A doubt will not be what is this, what is, because it's already said. So then you will have to wait. So a doubt will be a genuine that you don't know how to produce, like whether we can say Eshaha Pushpam. So this is a serious doubt. No, we cannot say that. But we already know what is what. So we should not, also means we have to be sensitive of using the class time. Now let the class progress further. Okay, so let's go back to our sweet Ganesha. So when I'm saying Eshaha kaha, Eshaha Ganeshaha. Now Ganesha is over here. Now Ganesha is there. Saha kaha. Saha Ganeshaha. Saha kaha. Saha Ganeshaha. Eshaha kaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Saha kaha. Saha Ganeshaha. Eshaha kaha. Eshaha chashakaha. Saha kaha. Saha chashakaha. Saha chashakaha. Eshaha Ganeshaha. Saha chashakaha. Saha Ganeshaha. Eshaha chashakaha. Eshaha saha. Eshaha saha. Avagatam. Avagatam. Na avagatam.
Avagatam.
Avagatam. Esha kupi. Esha kupi. Sa ka. Sa kupi. Esha kupi. Sa कूपी एषा लेखनी सा लेखनी एषा कूपी सा कूपी एषा लेखनी सा एषा एषा सा एतत् फलम् तत् किम् तत् फलम् एतत् पुष्पम् तत् किम् तत् फलम् एतत् किम् एतत् फलम् तत् किम् तत् पुष्पम् सः एषः सा एषा तत् एतत् सः सः कः सा का तत् तत् किम् अवगतं वा संस्कृतं सरलं सुलभम् अस्ति खलु अवगतम् उत्तमम् उत्तमम् एषः सः एषा सा एतत् तत् एषा सा एतत् तत् एषः सः
Sorry, madam. Tat kim, right? No.
tat kim.
Tat kim.
Tat kim. Tat kim. Etat kim. Sa ka. Esha ka. Saha kaha. Eshaha kaha. Avagatam
Is
va?
it okay if we think in English and say, what is this? What is that?
Don't think in English.
Okay.
Don't think in English. Best way. Easy.
Avagatam.
Avagatam. Churika. Churika. Pruchatu. Shreyas pruchatu.
Tat kim.
Sa chunika.
Uttamam. So tat, etat, whoever was answering, wrong. Sa churika. Because I didn't say anything. I just said churika. Then I pointed out. So sa churika. What is the question? Shreyas question?
Etat kaha. Etat kim. Sorry. Sa kim. Sa kim.
Saka.
Oh, saka.
Saka. So now over here it is. So what?
Eshaka.
Eshaha we cannot say. We cannot use Anuswara Visarga anyhow we want. So now we are getting sensitive of what we are using. We have to expand that sensitivity now. Esha Churika. We cannot say Eshaha Churika. Wrong. Esha Churika. Esha ka. Esha Churika. Saka. Sa Churika. Uttamam. Uttamam.
Teacher, is it chulika or churika?
Churika. 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 Churika.
So Saka means what is that? Man?
Correct.
That. Oh, okay.
Eshaha this. Saha that. Esha this. Sa that. Etat this. Tat that. Kaha ka kim what. But we have gender for everything.
Yeah.
Clear? So far okay? We have just gone short 5 minutes from the class. So normally we'll keep 45 minutes only of the class because that's our capacity. And then normally I take doubts in the end, but sometimes like this, if something is between, then so slowly we will get adjusted. Then later on it will be the raise hand type of way so that the class is not chaotic. It's just the day one, just to give you a feel that it's beautiful, it's logical, it is simple, and there is so much into the words. What we thought just random Deepa or Deepam doesn't make a difference, both is Sanskrit only. But the meaning is going to change. So that, what is that? So we'll go in next step. What is on the board? I'll be taking a screenshot of that. I'll be posting it in the group. So you know what we have done. Same picture will be there. And there will be homework. Every week there will be homework. And the answers will be discussed as a first thing in the next class. So that goes as a revision part. And then the new class starts. So if we randomly, whatever we know, we keep on asking, that means we are going to lose our class time. So when we question, we should think and question, not because we know the answer, we want to answer it and show that I know this. No. So there is no place for our exhibition of what we know. Why? Because if we will waste the class time, that much less portion we will learn. So if you are finishing the portion, then I can teach you extra things towards the end also. Our time duration is 6 months. Okay. Now, so far of this, any doubts, any question? All things clear?
Teacher,
So homework.
I have
Homework
Vash-
Ji.
Varshaji, will you be recording? You are recording this, so will you be sending the recording to us also? So that
Yes,
we can
but I will, but I don't like
not
what to
immediately.
say,
Not immediately.
not attend the class and rely on the recording. That is my another concern. That okay, anyway, recording will come today. Let me go out and come. Today I have got this guest, that guest. We will all give reasons because this is my so many years of experience that Sanskrit becomes secondary. And our main goal becomes our guest and our family and our birthdays and our anniversaries. So there is no such thing. The class is a priority. And then put on today's date and the homework, what will be given. You write the homework. Whether you know, whether you understood, whether it is wrong, right, whatever it is, do the homework. With the homework only, you will be growing because that's your self-study. What you are understanding, you are expressing into your homework. So we need a continuity, we need a discipline, and we need this homework doing things. So not only just be present in the class, but come prepared also in the next class with the homework, because I'll be asking what are your answers. So normally I would have collected your homework to check and give it back to you, but because of lack of time, we will use the first 10-15 minutes in the class to revise our previous class, and means in the form of doing the homework, and then go for the next class. So please utilize maximum of the class time to know more things rather than interrupt a class or delay the class. So this all slowly you will build up the sensitivity. Okay, so with this, let us end the session.
And this is everyday class or weekly once, no?
Yeah, it's a weekly once, every
Weekly
Wednesday,
once.
Singapore time, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
That's,
And for those who don't know Hindi, you have a separate class for them, no?
the script, because my
Script,
writing is so if you don't know the script, how will you understand what I'm doing? I will not write all this in English. So
That's
do you
right,
know,
ma'am.
or
Sure.
do you know, or you don't know?
I know, ma'am. I know because my friend, she doesn't know, so she wanted to know if you have another class for people who don't know.
Yeah, so script class, that is. Again,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
let's end the session. Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. You can stay muted throughout. It's, as I said, we have to have this habit of even by mistake not unmuting ourselves. Mute yourself. Check your mics. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. Oh. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Hari Om, everyone. See you all next week.
Thank you, Varshaji. Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Varshaji.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Hari Om,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, my dear.
Thank you,
Hari
ma'am.
Om. Thank you.
Hari Om, teacher.
Hari Om, my dear child. Are you learning? I'm going to next week ask you questions, Srivas. Come prepared.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Hari Om, teacher.
Hari Om, my dear child.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om,
Hari
Varshaji.
Om.
Thank you so much.
Hari
Good
Om,
night.
my pleasure. Good night. Hari Om.